Hello and welcome to this wonderful battle of Warhammer Total War. This is a replay, commentary of the live battle I had against, or playing as Carcassonne versus the Wood Elves. Sorry if I sound a bit bunged up. I actually think I got a bit of a cold coming again, for all the joys of life. So this is going to be sort of a video where I'm going to talk through the army compositions that we got. Stuff basically I couldn't do during the start of the live game. And I actually have a quick look over because I don't know if he actually did come in for the charge, because these his cavalry here does far surpass mine. The general idea was supposed to have the scouting unit here up on the higher ground. They can wrap around all of that. The bulk, well, the nice thing about showing the bulk of my cavalry here and using them to advance up in this line is that, as you saw during the game, it causes them to come out and fight. I'm going to just start the play here. Didn't really have a little look much about the little hawk riders, or even their general, I was just a Blade Lord with the Wyvern. I like a lot of things that they say. So yeah, as you can see, we're just starting here. My composition really of my units is just 4 spearmen, I think 3 of the archers. I got my hero. I also have the green knight. Oh, there he is. 2 sets of the knights errants and 2 sets of the Grail guardians. Over there, I think they're just normal. Actually, I've forgotten their name. Should be going to W. Oh no, yeoman. Not W at all. As with their army, I'm not really too sure what they're going to do here. I think if I was these guys, I would have pulled these back by now, and maybe even just moved them up so they will be actually firing at them. Unsure why they moved all of these guys across, considering their range units could have actually focused fire and done a bit of damage to my cavalry. Although it seems like they're wanting to come over here and try and disrupt this line as much as possible. Although I do believe if he sent these guys into aid and he sent those around to fight and these guys to join the fight, my yeomen here probably wouldn't actually hold in that. I don't think they would have won that fight at all. I was quite lucky with the fact that I was able to pretty much rout this unit, taking no real casualties, and by the time this guy came in to join the fight, I was able to get this unit. I don't know if you saw the live commentary, the one I uploaded just previous to this, and you can see I'm bringing him around. I'm going to try him to the back. Not too sure if I do manage to fully commit into the hammer anvil, because I think they pull back into them to try and delay that. There we go. I don't know if they tried to pull away or not, but since they tried to move it, yeah, they tried to move out. I managed to get this large section here, essentially as potential free kills for a short while. My warriors fleeing is probably going to be, yeah, some of the melee they got there. With the archers, however, they actually held quite a bit better than I expected them to in terms of the melee combat, especially against some of the better and heavier cavalry that the Bretonnians have. But you can see here now, we're going to sort of pull back. Maybe should have tried to root down this unit here, but at the same time, you could arguably say that they can harass with the hawks easily and got a few kills. I think that's where they kind of did fail, and this didn't do much of the actual attacking. And I think when they got to this little segment here, since my guys were dominantly spearmen, their swordsmen, I would have assumed I have no actual issue with the combatant of it, since mine are all city peasant folk. I will admit, the war dancers and things like that, I don't know anything about what else. I'm a dwarf full of through and through. This is the first time I haven't played as a dwarven army in a long time. So I'm like, I should really play as the other races just to be more interesting for you guys as well. And I forgot to set myself to offline. Hey man. And so now some of the cavalry starting to pull in. Gonna got some of this. I did have 2 units coming. Well, actually, I sent all of my troops away at first to attack them. But as you can see, I'm sending some of my units back now. Purely because I noticed that their archers didn't actually fully rout. They were still just holding up. Got the hawks now coming up, doing a bit more harassment with the range damage. I do believe they have very, very good range. I think all of the other units actually surpass range against the other races. If I recall correctly, that may be entirely wrong. Setting up my peasant bowman now, as you can see I got the pox arrows just because it is going to prolong the damage. And since they're not the most accurate anyway, I'd rather than just get a few hits off and then damage will start taking effect rather than an arrow hit. It may kill, it may not, sort of thing. If it does hit, at least it'll do that additional damage. Some of my troops here, oh no, sorry, I thought some of my troops were out, but it's not, it was just chasing these guys off at the end. Sending them back in now, however. I do believe I got my yeomen here coming up on the flank. I think this is also a bad idea that they committed all of their guys into this melee. I know against my heavy cavalry you're going to want to get your spearmen up there, but I think with the wild riders here, you probably could use them as come around and flank as well. You could have used them just to hold up this line here, as well as one set of spearmen to aid, because the set of spearmen and probably the wild riders can probably do a lot of damage to this and hold them back for the fight to happen here. I know I've got the green knight coming in. That's something I've got to be careful about. I'm putting myself into slow motion here because I do believe this is the moment where he comes down and completely smashes into my spearman. I was sending my spearman off for reinforcements. As you can see, that didn't go entirely to plan. However, now my spearman has a chance to get rid of A, their hawk riders, and B, do massive damage to their general. So this is something that I'm going to want basically to pile up on while I have the chance. You just hear the green knight talking to himself. Here, however, in this cluster, I probably could stand here into this fight for quite a long time, but what I do end up doing is pulling back some of my cavalry. If you watch the live commentary, what I end up doing is I pull my yeoman back and I pull my Braille/Knight errands out, and then bait them charging at the same time again. Probably something that I should have done. I probably should have sent back my yeoman first, as I do. I'll explain it a bit more in a second. As you can see, the general's now on his way. I've actually seen it. Ooh, that's actually kind of cool. There you go, this is where I'm putting out my yeoman, so I remember it was very convenient that I pulled back as soon as he came in for the land. I was like, whoa, that was lucky. I kept my my green knight in there just to hold off the line, keep that cluster there sort of thing. So I pull back my yeoman, they're going to go in for the over here, they sadly rout due to the general, and I bring back my knights. What I think that I should have done perhaps is pull back my yeoman, kept my knights in there. That was GG, I remember it ending really abruptly there. But still, what I think I should have done, I'll move it to split so you can still see this cluster. I'd have brought back my yeoman. They would have held in there for a bit. As they're coming in for a charge, bring back maybe the knights errants with the Grail Knights. And then, when they're coming in, pull back the other ones, just to keep it a continuous engagement of melee, as well as a continuous bombardment from the cavalry. I sort of had that with the Green Knight, but I thought if I had more units there to spread that melee, and to keep that fight up, it was something that they may not have been able to win regardless. They would have probably broken here a lot quicker. My lord sadly didn't do anything, but I've been Carpus. I hope you enjoyed this little look back at this game. Next game is Empire versus Wood Elves. I am of course playing Empire. Please check me out. Please check me out on YouTube. You're watching my YouTube. I have a Twitter and also I have a streaming Twitch account, which I keep forgetting to mention. I'm not in the habit of saying I started streaming again recently. But links will be in below, hopefully now in every video if I do remember, and I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you next time.